The primary mechanism at play here is what the sources identify as the internal void.
The internal void.
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
individuals who feel profoundly disconnected. Maybe they're confused about their identity, or they're just deeply frustrated with where they are in life versus where they think they should be.
So they don't have a solid sense of self.
Not one that comes from within, no.
Hmm.
So instead of looking inward, which is, painful work,
Right.
they look outward. They look for a cause, for a target.
So because they feel empty inside, they actually need an external event, like my
Mhm.
success or my failure, just to feel something.
Precisely. They're trying to manage their own cognitive dissonance. See, if they're inactive and miserable, they have to believe that taking action is, well, fundamentally futile or dangerous or just doomed.
And if I succeed, that shatters their whole worldview.
It shatters it. So they have to project their sense of failure onto your attempt. They try to lower your value, hoping it will somehow validate their own inertia.
That makes a lot of sense, but it also sounds, I mean, that's a very strong generalization.
Yeah.
How do we distinguish between this kind of psychological projection and, genuine constructive feedback?
That's a great question. And the sources help us draw that line very clearly.
Okay.
The distinction comes down to the critic's activity and their intent. Constructive feedback is specific. It's solution-oriented.
Mm,
And it comes from a place of respect, usually from someone who's done the work themselves or at least understands the arena.
right. They've been there.
They've been there. But destructive criticism, the kind we're talking about, it's generic. It's often focused on you as a person, not the work. And it almost always comes from a place of chronic inaction.
And that brings us to what the material calls the logic of self-worth. People who genuinely know their worth